That's pretty cool.
Yeah, teacher.
So your primary
Yes, teacher.
responsibilities are election, then internal audit, right?
Yes, teacher.
Do you think that
Yeah, yeah,
there
yeah.
should be more
So actually,
responsibilities for you? So
yes, teacher, more responsibility for me it would be, but I think I will be relaxed when I if I actually got selected, it will be actually relaxation for me because internal audit you have to do only actually quarterly, once quarterly for each and every gram panchayat, GP we call them actually GP gram panchayat, and actually most of the time you don't have actually hazard work like do this do that, so you don't have to do, you have only actually specific job you have to audit.
so that means that
So I think I will get I will get actually so many free time then if I got selected. And so teacher, actually that's why I am actually focusing these days, I have to focus on my examinations because YouTube channel I have just actually created a new YouTube channel, but I think 2 or 3 months I don't have much time to do actually YouTube video. And if I able to make, then I will have to make like a short video for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that way.
okay, understandable. All right.
Yes, teacher.
So today, I've just prepared the history of New Year's history lesson. Is it okay that you can read it? I'm sure
Yes, teacher.
you'll be
No
able to
problem.
learn some information about how this New Year and when it was started by whom and under what basis,
Mhm.
which calendar. Okay,
Yes, yes, teacher. It would be great.
can you see the page clearly? The,
Yes, teacher.
the
It's clear to
shared
me.
page.
Yes. History of New Year. Can I read it, teacher?
Yeah, go on.
Uh, the date was chosen partly in honor of Janus, the Roman god of beginnings, and the month's namesake.
Okay,
Though
it's Janus, not Janus. It is a Roman word, Janus.
Janus, okay, though medieval Christmas
No,
attempted to replace
Christians,
January.
Christians, not
Oh, sorry,
Christmas.
sorry. Christians, yes, yes. Christians attempted to replace January 1 with more religiously significant dates. Pope Gregory uh, 13th, teacher, is it?
13th, yeah, Pope Gregory 13th.
13th created a revised calendar that officially established January 1 as New Year's Day in 1582.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's Day is a festival observed in most of the world on 1st January, the first day of the year in the modern uh, Gregorian calendar. 1st January is also New Year's Day on the Julian calendar, but this is not the same day as the
Officially.
Gregorian one. While most solar calendars, like the Gregorian and Julian, teacher, is it?
Julian.
Julian, begin the year regularly at or near the northern winter solstice
Solstice.
culture, solstice cultures that observe a lunisolar or lunar calendar celebrate their New Year's Day, such as the Chinese New Year and the Islamic New Year, at less fixed points relative to the solar year.
Okay, so the solar and lunisolar or lunar. Do you know the meaning of this?
Solar, we know actually solar energy.
Yes. So
We
what does
can
solar
we can
mean?
use solar energy, actually
Not
light
the
we can use.
energy. I'm not talking about the energy. Solar. The word solar. What does it mean?
No, teacher, I can't explain it. Solar.
All right, okay. It's a Latin word, solar and lunar. Solar means sun. So solar energy means the energy that you get from sunlight.
Okay.
And lunar is moon. So,
Mm-hmm.
as they have given an example of Chinese New Year and Islamic New Year, they calculate their year depending on the rotation of moons. Whereas, for the Gregarian and Julian calendar, they use the rotation from the sun and earth. Okay.
So they fix their actually they have created their calendar according to which one? Solar and lunisolar.
Okay, for the Gregorian and Julian calendar, at the moment, all over the world, we follow the Gregorian calendar, the normal calendar, which is why it is 1st of January today in the Gregorian calendar. It's based on the movement of the earth in relation to the sun, solar. Okay, whereas
Okay.
Chinese New Year, Islamic New Year, they calculate their year, the rotation of moon and earth. We call them lunar or lunisolar, related to moon and earth, moon and sun. While luni is
Okay.
moon and solar is sun.
Okay, teacher.
Uh,
And observe a teacher. There is a word cultures that observe a lunisolar or lunar calendar.
that is the
So
what
lunisolar means
Luna is
combine
solar
of
is, it is related to the earth. Luna is sorry, not earth. Luna is moon and solar is sun in relation to the movement of the moon and sun. Okay,
okay, teacher.
so say earth is moving like this and moon is moving like this. Okay, so when moon is
Mm-hmm.
moving, so it has a some rotational relation with the sunlight. Okay, day and
Mm-hmm.
night.
Day and night,
That's
yes.
why if you remember that in lunar calendar or the moon's
Mm.
calendar, every year the calendar goes back 10 days, because the moon may be sighted anytime. There is the fixed time when the moon is going to be sighted by the sunlight. Okay,
Sighted means
moon
means
can be
what, teacher?
moon can be seen. Sight means seen.
Okay, okay, okay. Sighted, okay.
All right,
Yes, teacher, okay.
all right. So let's move on to the next paragraph.
Hmm. In pre-Christian Rome under the Julian calendar, the day was dedicated to Janus, god of
Janus.
gateway.
Again, it is not Janus.
Janus,
Janus.
Janus, okay,
S-
god of gateways and beginnings, for whom January is also named
See,
from Roman
the name of the month of the January came from the god Janus. Okay, January,
Jaina.
Janus. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay, okay, teacher. God of gateways and beginnings, for whom January is also named. From Roman times until the middle of the 18th century, the New Year was celebrated at various stages and in various parts of Christian Europe on 25th December, on 1st of March, on 25th of March, and on the movable feast of Easter.
mm-hmm.
In the present day, with most countries now using the Gregorian calendar as their civil calendar, 1st January, according to that calendar, is among the most celebrated public holidays in the world, often observed with fireworks at the stroke of midnight as the new year starts in each time zone. Other global New Year's Day traditions include making New Year's resolutions and calling one's friends and family.
So resolution. What do you mean by that?
Resolutions means, teacher, New Year's resolutions means if we fix something that I have to do that work, that task throughout the year, I think that is called resolution.
So it's kind of planning
Planning, yes, teacher.
or to fulfill your dreams or your desire, you can say.
Okay, okay. Yes, teacher.
All right, go on. Hmm.
Yes. The Gregarian calendar is the calendar used in most of the world. It was introduced in October 1582 by Pope Gregory 13th as a modification of the Julian calendar, reducing the average year from 365.25 days to 365.2425 days, and adjusting for the drift in the tropical or solar year that the inaccuracy had caused during the intervening centuries.
Hmm.
The Julian calendar, proposed by Julius Caesar in
AUC.
AUC,
Yeah, it has got a meaning. We are going to explain it later. Read it
okay,
first.
okay, okay. AUC 708 46 BC was a reform of the Roman calendar. It took effect on 1st January AUC 709 45 BC by edict. It was designed with the aid of Greek mathematicians and astronomers such as Sosigenes of Alexandria.
Very good.
Just 1 minute.
Sure.
1 minute just.
I think your child is calling you. So, welcome, JVS. It's Saturday, 1st of January 2022. And today we've got Bijoy, who is reading the history of New Year, how and when it started. If you remember that most of the countries around the world, we follow is the Gregorian calendar, which is the most acceptable calendar, where people can find it comfortable to follow it. And uh, but we do you know when and how it came? So this reading paragraph really explains how when it was originated by whom. As you can see, the Pope uh, Gregory the 13th, and he was basically from Roman Empire during those days in the 15th century, in medieval period of time. And it was also related to somewhat more or less Julian calendar, and also related to the Roman calendar. And Julian calendar came from Roman calendar. We're going to learn all this history in a moment. Remember that, dear viewers, by studying more, you will be able to learn many things. It's not only the vocabs, or not only in the history, also how things changed over the centuries. Also, how it has got impact on our learning. It is an important matter for all of us that English language is a second language for you and for me as well. It's better to focus and practice. And I'm sure you have seen this word resolution. So resolution is the word that we use very often to describe about your future plan or future dreams, how and what you're going to do within this year. Remember that when you have made a plan, just try to focus on it, try to implement. Okay, so I'll wait when Bijoy is back, then we can continue the reading. So eclectic, officially,
Officially.
officially, 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 technically, officially. All right, so let's move on. Bijoy, let me know when you're back.
Yes, teacher, I'm back.
Is it your son?
Hello, teacher. No, actually, she is my daughter,
She's a daughter. What's her name?
Namrata.
How old is she?
She is 2 years and 4 months.
She's 2 years and 4 months old. Okay, that's great.
Yes, teacher.
Happy father.
Yes, actually, she got fever last night,
Hmm.
so she is not well.
Did,
And you know that actually my spouse actually she's right now not at home. She's at bank. Actually, she has actually no holiday today. So only our actually maid auntie is here,
mm,
and I'm at home.
so you're taking care of her. That's great.
Yes,
That is
yeah,
the
teacher.
duty of a father to take care of the children and the family and the house. Have you given her food or medication?
Yes, teacher. Actually, fever medicine. What to say? Actually, paracetamol. Actually,
Liquid, liquid.
liquid. Yes,
Anything else?
4 ml. And no, teacher. It's only actually we keep it at our home. When it needs, we actually give it to our son or daughter. So, and if it is actually more like 104 degrees or actually 105 temperature, then we have to go to doctor. Otherwise, it's okay, because for children it happens actually most in winter they got fever.
Hmm. So what's her temperature now?
Actually, 2 hours ago it was 100-degree temperature. So I gave her medicine,
Hmm.
and now she's. I think temperature has gone down a little bit.
Okay. Did you give her any other medication?
No, teacher.
Only
So
paracetamol.
yes, teacher. Only paracetamol.
Has she got any other symptom like sore throat?
No, 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 teacher.
O-
Actually, she doesn't actually want to wear like warm clothes and the sleeper she doesn't use. So actually, that's why she got cold.
Okay. Oh, I've got a cold.
Yes, teacher.
All right, that's great. So let me know if you have to take care of her again, so that you can go and
Mhm.
give her medication and food. Have you given her the food lunch?
No, teacher, but it's actually time to take her lunch. Actually, our maid auntie, actually, actually
She.
she, yes, she feed her. So, yes,
Okay. She's trying to talk to you.
yes, teacher.
She's trying to talk to you. I can hear the sound.
Yes, 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 yes. She is with me here.
Great. Okay, so let's move on a little bit more reading.
Yeah, yes, teacher. The Julian calendar is still used in parts of the Eastern Orthodox Church and in parts of Oriental Orthodoxy, as well as by the Barbars.
Any new word,
So,
please let me know.
yes, teacher, Barbars means what?
Berbers is
Yeah,
kind of a group of Christian people, like Orthodox is a kind of group of Christian people.
okay,
Okay, these
okay.
all are related to the New Year's Day history, how it started and how the calendar was reformed by the Gregory Pope 13 and the Julius Caesar.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the difference between the Gregorian calendar and Julian calendar is 14 days, which is why Catholic Christians celebrate Christmas on 25th of December, whereas Orthodox Christians who believe in the Julian calendar celebrate Christmas on the 7th January and New Year on the 14th January instead of 1st January. Oh, so that's the difference here, 14 days.
That's right. So people like Catholic and all over the world, people celebrated Christmas on the 25th of December, and today is the 1st
Mhm.
of January. For the Orthodox people, they're going to celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January, and the New Year's
Mhm.
Day is on the 14th of January instead of 1st of January. Okay.
Yes.
So in Western countries,
Okay.
there are many places, these Orthodox Christians are there, uh, who
Mhm.
celebrate these on the 7th as well as on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay, teacher.
so this is the explanation of barbers.
Oh,
Could you please read it?
yes, teacher. Just 1 minute. I
Sure.
need to
Y-
actually take her to our maid auntie because it's time to actually have a lunch.
All right, okay, no worries.
This 1 minute.
Okay, so welcome dear viewers. We're having conversation with Bijoy, and Bijoy is reading the New Year's history, which is really amazing. I believe that this is a related topic for today because today is the 1st of January, and as you might be aware that we many countries celebrated the New Year's last night. Excuse me. But how many of us know or aware of the history of New Year? Possibly a very few.
Yes, teacher. We don't know actually history about a New Year's Day,
Okay.
but we can celebrate New Year's Day. Some people go for picnic. Some people go uh for actual traveling.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, teacher.
So these are the some of the definitions we are going to read now, like
Mm-hmm.
BC, then AUC, Barbers, then Gregorian calendar again, Julian calendar, Roman calendar. It will be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are you okay to start reading again?
Yes, teacher. Barber or Imagine.
Barbers, not barbar.
Imagine.
Remember, if there is S or
Barbers.
D, or Vijay must pronounce it correctly. Barbers.
Okay. Barbers or Imagine, teacher. Is it?
Imagine it is a barbaric language, one kind of language of 15th century. They are called in their own
Okay.
language Imajikan.
Imagine. Jigan. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, Arabic are an ethnic group of indigenous to
Indigenous. Indigenous.
indigenous to North Africa, specifically Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya, and to a lesser extent Mauritania,
Mhm.
northern Mali, and northern Niger. Smaller Berber populations are also found in Burkina Faso and Egypt's Siwa oasis.
Burkina
Historically,
Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, okay?
Burkina
Faso.
Faso, and Egypt's Siwa oasis.
Mhm.
Historically,
Historic,
historically,
historically, yes.
Berber nations spoke the Berber languages, which are a branch of the Afro Afroasiatic language family.
Afro-Asiatic.
Afroasiatic,
Asiatic.
Asiatic.
Afro-Asiatic.
Oh, Afroasiatic
Yeah, look here.
language family.
Okay. Uh, any new words for you?
Yeah, teacher. Barkuna Fiso. I think it's a noun, teacher.
Burkina Faso is the name of a small country in Africa.
Okay, okay, okay. So there is no meaning of Burkina Faso. It's the only name
A country.
and country. And Egypt's Sia Oasis. It's also a place name.
Egypt.
Siwa Oasis.
Siwa voices in Egypt.
Yes.
Okay.
And okay, all right, teacher. Yes.
Mhm. Medieval Christians. If you remember, this you got this word earlier.
Yes. Yes, teacher. Medieval Christians, fundamental Christians who believe in spiritual salvation. Salvation.
Salvation. Do you know the meaning of salvation?
No, teacher.
Freedom.
Okay, okay, okay. Spiritual freedom.
Mhm. Okay. Do you remember fundamentalist? This word very often we use it in different places.
Yes, teacher. Fundamental means what to say? Actually, basic teacher, fundamental,
Fundamental is basic,
or
but who is a fundamentalist?
the ancient people, ancient Christian people.
No, it is not only Christianity. So fundamentalists are those people who are really blind to follow their religions. It could be from any religion, not only the Christian. It could be from Muslim. It could be from Hinduism. It could be from
Okay,
Buddhism or Judaism or any other religions. Okay.
okay, teacher.
Okay. This
Fundamental,
fundamentalist we call them. Okay. You see this
fundamental.
photograph. This is just an imaginary photograph that
Mm-hmm.
God had two faces.
Yes.
Okay, if you just read it, then
In one,
I'm sorry. Yeah, in Roman mythology,
is it mythology or mythology, teacher?
mythology.
Mythology.
Yeah, I heard it from some of your Indian actors in some movies. They said it mythology. So let's find out from the Cambridge Dictionary. It is mythology.
Yes, teacher. Oh,
I'm going to show you. Yeah, share this
yes, teacher.
Cambridge Dictionary. Mythology. Can you see that?
Yes, teacher.
So a
I can
British
see it.
IPA. Mythology. Mythology. Mythology.
Myth-
Mythology.
Okay.
Vijay, just
And US?
US.
Mythology.
Yes,
It's a bit slower.
mythology.
Mythology.
Yes, Lord.
Mythology.
Mythology. Yes, yes, teacher.
So she is fascinated by stories of classical mythology and myth. Remember, myth, mythology.
Myth. Yes, teacher.
Okay, do not say
Mythology.
mythology from today. Okay, that was wrong pronunciation.
Yes. Yes, yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. So let's move on to our reading page. So dear viewers, once again is 1st of January 2022 and we're reading the history of New Year. Oh, a few people have joined, 62 people already watching. Welcome everyone. Happy New Year wherever you are and from where you are watching. And we're trying to read the history of Janus or Janus, not Janus, it's Janus. Yeah? Once again, remember it is Janus. It is a Roman name.
Jane.
Go ahead.
Yes, in Roman mythology, Janus was the god of doors, gates, and transitions. According to Roman mythology,
Mm-mm.
Janus was present.
Mythology, once again, not mythology anymore.
Roman mythology, Janus was present at the beginning of the world as the god of gates. Janus guarded the gates of heaven and held access to heaven and other gods. Some scholars regard Janus as the god of all beginning and believe that his association with doorways is derivative. He was invoked as the first of any gods in regular liturgies.
Mhm.
The beginning of the day, month, and year, both calendarical, and agricultural, were sacred to him.
Okay, any new word?
Let me check. Derivative, teacher. I actually forget its meaning,
Derivative is a
but
kind
we
of
learn.
copy from the original thing. So here in this sentence, the sentence is that some scholars regard Janus as the god of all beginnings and believe that his association with Durways is derivatives, which means it is believed that he is responsible for all the doors from heaven. So one door to
Mhm,
another, we can say that derivatives of the doors. Okay, so when you're entering one door, you're getting more doors.
mhm.
So it is kind of copy of those doors. We call it derivatives.
Okay, okay, teacher. And invoked,
Okay, that's a
invoked
very,
the word.
very good word, invoke. Any guess?
Yes,
Invoke?
he was invoked as the first of any. gods in regular liturgies. Also a new word, teacher.
Hmm.
Oh,
Generally, invoke is a word from law or academic word. It means to use a
mm,
law or order to achieve something with the
mm,
order from superior authority. Like if I say, like if you become, say, the audit officer after your job
mm,
interview, and if your boss says,
mm.
Bijoy, you should do this, so we can say Bijoy was invoked by his superior to complete that duty.
Oh,
So when someone
yes,
by law, by authority asks you to do something, we call it invoke.
invoked.
Yeah,
Okay, teacher, got it clearly.
invoke. And liturgy is a
Mm.
kind of festival when Christian people perform many things by singing, music, dancing, drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that in
Okay,
many religions, singing, dancing are allowed, and Christian it is one of them, and
yes,
even in Hinduism also, right? You do dance,
yes,
you do sing,
yes, teacher. It is allowed in my country also.
That's right. That is say the sacred. It means holy thing,
Sacred, holy thing. Yes, teacher. Were sacred to him.
sacred to them. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now, again, we are recapping because there is a question again. Did you remember that? The main purpose of
Mhm.
reading is that we're going to learn some of the questions and answers, and also we're going to make some amazing sentences. So that is helpful for you and for your YouTube channel. Okay, let's read it quickly. When did the Gregorian calendar start? Do you remember?
Gregarian Calendar. Yeah, 1st January, teacher.
Which year?
I can't remember it,
It,
teacher.
it is on the screen.
1580,
Yeah,
1582. Okay.
1582. Okay.
Yeah.
So when did the
Yeah.
Julian calendar start?
Julian calendar. Yes, teacher. I don't know. AUC 708 and 46 BC.
That's right. Okay. We're going, it is related to the Roman calendar. So what is a Roman calendar? Look, if you please
Mm.
read it, that will be helpful for you.
Yeah. The Roman Republic calendar still contained only 355 days, with February having 28 days, March, May, July, and October 31 days each. January, April, June, August, September, November, and December 29 days. It was basically a lunar calendar and shot by 10 days of a 365 one-fourth day tropical year.
Okay. That's why when we have leap year, remember,
Hmm.
every 4 years,
Yes, yes, yes.
they add one day in the month of February, and February becomes 29 days instead of 28 days. Okay.
So 6 year for each day.
4 years.
Six, 4 years. Yes.
So
So
every,
in actually 4 years, it will be 24 hours. Means one day.
and that is added in the month of February.
February. Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this is the another history of the lunar calendar. Can you please read it?
According to legend, Romulus, the founder of Rome, instituted the calendar in about 738 BC. This dating system, however, was probably a product of evolution from the Greek lunar calendar, which in turn was
Derived.
uh, derived from the Babylonian. Babylonian.
Yeah, the people who used to
Okay,
live
okay,
in
I can
Babylon, that place
Babylon
in Greek, yeah, beside the Greek. Okay, the
beside
AOC.
the Greek.
Remember AOC 708
Eh,
AOC. It is a Latin word.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It means, I'm reading it for you, ab arb condita, or anno arbis condita, abbreviated as AOC or AVC.
Okay.
Okay, please read it again.
It's to Ab Arb Khandita or Anno Arbis Khandita, abbreviated as AUC or AVC, express a date in years since 753 BC, the traditional founding of Rome.
So the Rome was
Mhm.
found on the 753
Seven-
BC, and BC stands for
Actually, before Christ.
before the birth of Christ, not before Christ,
before
before the
the
birth.
birth of
Okay, indigenous.
okay,
If you remember, we have found this word indigenous.
indigenous
What does indigenous
used to
mean?
refer used to refer to or relating to the people who originally lived in a place rather than people who moved there from somewhere else. It
Okay,
means fundamentals.
yeah, the
No, no,
people,
no.
no,
Fundamental.
not the fundamental, the primitive people. Like in the USA, the indigenous people are Yankees. In Australia, Aborigines, and in the UK, Gaelic people.
Indians, yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
teacher.
but in the UK,
Yes,
I'm a migrant. I'm not indigenous at all. Okay,
yes, yes.
great. Now,
Indigenous.
quick question and answer. When did the first New Year start?
Uh, First New Year start. Oh,
Date
teacher,
and
I
year. We just read it now. January 1, and the year was
yes, that is first January, but year is 700 something.
1582.
Oh, okay, sorry, sorry. It's 1582.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the
Who
Gregorian
started
calendar.
it?
Who started it? Do you remember who started it? I'm sorry.
Julius Caesar, is it?
No, Julius Caesar started the Julian calendar.
Okay, okay.
So Gregory Pope, Gregory the 13th,
Oh,
and he was from
oh,
Roman. He was a Roman. So Romans started it. Okay.
okay, teacher.
So what is the Gregorian calendar based on?
It based on
Is it
solar and lunar.
is it lunar or solar? Yeah, that's I'm asking.
Solar.
Yes, it is solar. And how about Julian
So
calendar?
Julian is actually based on lunar.
Lunisolar. If you remember the word,
Mhm.
lunisolar. Okay, how many days are the difference between the both calendars?
14 days difference.
Okay, when do Orthodox Christians celebrate Christmas?
They celebrate 7th of January.
After 14 days. Okay.
Yes,
And when do Orthodox Christians celebrate New Year?
14th January.
Okay, not today, yeah? Today is the 1st of January. All right, so we're going to
Yes.
make some sentences. The main sentence is the celebrate New Year. We have to make a negative sentence, interrogative sentence,
Mhm.
and WH questions. And you know the WH questions like when, why, who, how, which, etc. And a tag question.
Oh, yes, teacher.
Do they celebrate New Year?
They celebrate New Year. Make it negative.
Mhm.
They did not or they don't celebrate New Year.
Very good. Interrogative. Are you there, Vijay? Hello. Hello, Vijay. Are you still there? I can't hear you. Uh-oh, I think we lost him. If you're back, let me know. You might have connection issue.
Hello.
You're back, Vijay. That's great.
Okay.
Interrogative sentence, please.
Interrogative. Okay.
Interrogative, yeah.
Uh, why why they celebrate New Year or why don't they celebrate New Year
Uh,
or why won't they celebrate New Year?
yeah, you're trying to make interrogative negative. First, make an interrogative sentence.
Yes, teacher. I made it. Uh,
No, you make
why they celebrate New Year?
no, you're using WH questions. Second part, interrogative. Remember, there is WH question, there is interrogative question, there is negative interrogative questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is the rule that they celebrate New Year? If you want to make it simple interrogative, how do you make it?
Okay. 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 Do they celebrate New Year?
Very good. Remember, that is the way. Then you can make negative interrogative, WH interrogative.
Yes.
Now
Don't they celebrate New Year? Don't they celebrate New Year? And then WH, why they celebrate New Year?
no, that is incorrect now.
Why,
So,
teacher?
okay, I'm explaining, eh?
Hmm.
So the rule is that if you want to make it interrogative, you need to bring the verb. So here, celebrate is the main verb, and do or does, here do is the helping verb. So it should be, you said already, do they celebrate, eh?
Do they celebrate New Year?
Now, if you want to make it WH question, you have to use the WH at the beginning of this. You cannot remove do.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay,
Then,
okay. Now I got.
then it will be out of the
Why do
grammar.
they celebrate New Year?
Then it will not be
Grammar,
natural.
yes,
It
yes.
will out of the grammar, and we are
Out of
practicing
the
grammar to learn proper English. You have to remember that. Okay,
okay, okay,
you,
okay.
you got it now. Why?
You
Why
are
do?
talking about
Yeah. Why do they celebrate New Year?
yes,
Or when? Or when or how? You can say.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Tag
yes,
tag
yes.
question. Can you please make a tag question? They celebrate New Year.
Yes, do they celebrate a New Year? Don't they?
The tag question. Main sentence is they celebrate New Year. Not do they celebrate New Year. They celebrate New Year. This is
Okay.
the tag question. This is our main sentence.
Don't. Oh, they celebrate New Year, don't they?
Very good. Do you know echo questions? Have you ever heard?
Hmm.
Vijay? Echo
No,
question?
teacher.
Okay.
No, no.
Echo question is the part of your statement. Then I'll ask you a question. Um,
Mhm.
like make a sentence, any sentence. Say
Any sentence.
say any
So,
sentence. Mhm.
how are you doing?
Hmm?
Yes, yes. Actually, when we celebrate, oh no, sorry. How are
Sim-
you doing today?
simple sentence. Don't go to interrogative. Simple statement.
Okay, okay, simple sentence. So, I'm good or
Uh,
I'm fine.
you're fine. So echo question would be you are what?
I'm fine.
So you're fine. Maybe I didn't hear you. When a
Mhm,
listener cannot hear the question or not the question, a statement, then they ask
mhm,
echo question from your statement. Like you said, I'm good. You're what? Like you
mhm.
can say, I'm sick. You are what again? So your what is echo questions. Okay. Like you can say,
Okay,
I'm going to restaurant. You're going where? So I have to
I'm
ask,
going to rest.
you're going to restaurant. Yeah, then answer, I'm going to restaurant. So this type of question, we call it echo questions. Yeah, Bija?
Okay, okay.
Okay, we have
Okay,
got
teacher.
only 2 minutes.
So
Okay.
simple.
The Romans are an industrious nation. Make it a negative sentence.
The Romans are not an industrious nation.
Very good.
Only we
Inter-
have to add no after the R.
okay, interrogative.
Are the Romans an industrious nation?
Do you know the meaning of industrious?
Industrious means one who actually works a lot.
Very
They have the
hard.
capacity to work more and more. Yes.
Exactly. WH question.
Why are the Romans an industrious nation?
Very good. Tech questions. I've already answered for
Uh,
you.
are, yes, teacher. Are the Romans an industrious nation? Aren't they?
No,
So if we
if you make it a positive, it should be negative. So the
negative,
Romans
yes,
are an
yes,
industrious nation, aren't they?
aren't they? Yes.
Okay, maybe we can do another sentence quickly. We have got 1 minute
Mhm.
20 seconds. Do it quickly, please.
Which one? Time varies from country to country.
Hmm.
Yes, teacher. So make it negative. Time does not vary from country to country.
Mm-hmm.
And negative and interrogative. Does time vary from country to country?
Very
And
good.
WH question. And WH, when time varies from country to country?
When does time?
When does time vary from country to country? Or why time? Why does time vary from country to country?
Very
So we
good.
need to bring that before after the WH word.
Okay, tech questions?
Tech questions. Time varies from country to country. Isn't it?
No. Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Sorry. Yes. Yes. Doesn't it?
That's great,
Okay.
Vijay. Thank you very much. You have got 9 seconds. Thank you very much. I hope to join you tomorrow again. Take care of your
Yes, teacher. I will try.
daughter.
Thank you. Yes, teacher. Same to you. Bye.